Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. What I'm going to do today is I wanted to do a flip through of my planners that I have kept for the past year and a half. I've posted a couple of planning videos on my account. You know, not all of them, a couple every couple of months. But in those videos, I talked about how my goal was to document my experiences while the guys were away, leading up to their return. And I wanted to do that so that I could stay focused on what was important to me as ARMY, and that was supporting all 7 members. That was making sure that I was going to be here in June of 2025 because so many of us are no longer around, and I just didn't want that to be me. So I started planning because it's something I do regardless, outside of being ARMY. And I just wanted to bring that to my experiences as ARMY, and I thought it would be a great way to stay focused. So I am going to start with my original planner. I started this, I want to say it was January of 2024. And I pretty much custom designed all of this planner, all the inserts and everything. So I always have the tracker pages up front. This was one of my favorite pages of the year where I would go through and put down my music of the month. An excellent task. I loved it. I have all my comeback plan pages that I worked on throughout the year. Some of them I've lost because I took them out and put them in other planners, but most of the comeback plans that I did throughout the year are all here. And then I didn't save any money, so all these savings challenges are blank. That's not a surprise to anybody, I don't think. How many of us actually did? I have some specialty sheets that I used, and then we get right into the month. My tabs are missing because I have started another planner, but we jump right into when I started keeping this planner in February. This is going to be a quick flip through, you guys. What I try to do with planning is plan my activities for WeStream BTS, which is the account that I'm an admin of, the fan base account I'm an admin of, and my personal activities as ARMY. And that's what I would do each month. If there was something special going on that I knew about, I would reflect that in the decorations, such as what you just saw with Jhope, what you're seeing here with August D, Suga, V's release, Friends. We had so many releases, I never suffered for material, if I'm being honest with you. And they made some great spreads. And so I really enjoyed my time keeping up with this planner. And so now we're getting into April. I didn't always come in and put in, you know, my tasks and my activities, unfortunately, but I did the best that I could, because I do keep a journal as well, and so I had to kind of balance both. And that's just how it is, right? So sometimes you're Johnny on the spot, and other times you feel like you just need a break, and that's how it goes. And I just wanted to be true to that. If I needed a break, I took a break. If I was ready to go and had a lot of energy, I had a lot of energy. May, I chose this black and white theme to celebrate RM. And so we just kind of, you know, keep flipping through. One thing I love about doing this planner the way that I did it, is that it gave me the freedom to do custom decorations like this celebration of RM. But then if I didn't have anything custom going on, I could just use a general theme, such as using this Pride theme for the month of June, and then I use the Festa theme throughout the week. So I love that flexibility, able to celebrate Juneteenth in June as well. So super excited. June, I actually started to journal, and so I had these extra journal pages, and so I have this great Festa layout and celebrating Jin's return here. And then I quickly realized I didn't want to journal in my planner, so that's when I started a separate journal, which I've actually posted on this account as well. But I started this separate journal like in June to keep track of June 2024 through June 2025. And so I kept this strictly as a planner. So we went into July. Love these summer flowers. Celebration of Jimin and Muse. Love this layout. I used a lot of vellum for Jimin, even in my journal. I will probably do that again because I really love using the vellum. And I kind of discovered it around this time. That's why you see so much of it. But yeah, just kind of getting into decorating, planning, just trying to support as best I could. And more than anything, guys, just trying to keep myself focused. Focused on what was important to me, not what somebody told me. These pages are going to be blank from now on, but not what somebody told me to be focused on. What was important for me? And what did I need to do to keep myself focused on BTS? September, I went with the green and gold because it was a throwback to golden. And so that's why I kind of went with that for the month. And then I used some nature scenes to celebrate Namjoon in September. So just the freedom to be creative and decorate and record, again, what's important to you, not what the timeline tells you is important to you. So got into October. I had a really tough time in October and November keeping up. I love these Rockstar stickers. I wish I had more of them because I would use these for Jen's release because he's going with the Rockstar theme. So I don't have any more of those though. The holiday season is a very tough season for me. It's a tough season for a lot of people. And so yeah, I had a hard time keeping up. Just emotions were all over the place for the holiday season. Getting into November, you can see I'm really struggling even with just decorating now. I'm struggling to just kind of keep it going. And then in December, I just didn't even have the energy to do December, if I'm just being honest with you. Like I said, holiday seasons emotionally are just a really difficult time for me. But that takes us through December 2025. And then in January of December of 2024, in January of 2025, I continued my planning with another planner. I switched to the This Is Your Year planner. And I started to pick back up in the middle of January. So after my holiday funk, holidays are all over, I started to get back into it, but it was a really slow process. You see, I'm skipping weeks. I'm not completing my content for some of my design weeks, but I was at least coming in here and decorating and keeping BTS on my mind. It was a very slow start for me, the beginning of the year. A lot was going on personally, and a lot was going on the ARMY timeline. So it was a struggle. I can't even lie. As I got into March, though, I have to say, Hobie gave me some life back. You know, his announcements, the concert. I was able to attend the concert in Chicago, and I just started to be more involved. And so I'm decorating again. You see, I'm decorating again in March. I'm starting to fill in some information about tasks that I'm doing, putting more emphasis on putting tasks in the months for April, decorating in April. Didn't fill some of this in, but I definitely did my decorating. And then starting to get back into getting some tasks together and meeting with other fan bases to figure out what guides we need to do. Really starting to kind of get back in that rhythm. I absolutely love this layout. This is the most recent one because I'm filming this at the end of the week of April 21, and it was a great week, right? I did a lot because I'm working on guides. I didn't come in and fill this out as I did it. I will probably fill it out, what they call back planning, but I loved this layout, this purple layout. It was what I needed to make that transition into preparing for the guys' return. And so, yeah. Then I did my month overview, and we are good to go for the next couple of months. I am actually switching out of this planner to prepare for the planner that I will use from June 2025 to July 2026 to plan and document the guy's return as OT7. Those videos I will start posting on my YouTube channel so that I can have more conversation around them. I know this was a long video. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching it. It may have to, maybe I might have had to split it into two, but I hope you guys found a way to document your year as ARMy. And if you didn't, I encourage you to do it for this year, because I know it's going to be a lot going on. It's going to be some really fun activities. So you might want to, at some point, look back and reflect on it. So think of a way that you can document your time as ARMy and stay focused on BTS. Thanks for watching.